My name's Hasraf Dullul, but everyone in the industry calls me Haz. I'm a visual effects supervisor and a filmmaker. I have to admit I was a bit reluctant about moving to Premiere Pro. Coming from a Final Cut user, I'm like, I don't really want to know a whole new shortcuts. I don't want to do a whole new workflow. But one thing I do love, or one of the many things I do love about Premiere is the fact that I can drag and drop any media format. When I'm doing Final Cut, I have to work with one format in order to keep the cache the same and keep the speed, like the performance. It's like a workflow thing. So I usually work in ProRes. With Premiere, I don't need to worry about that. So I could be, ingesting all my footage in ProRes 444, and then I could create visual effects shots and render them out as DPXs or TIFFs, or I can get other guys to supply material to me and they can give it to me in whatever format. And all I do is drag and drop. It never affected the performance. So with me, I didn't spend time having to conform and edit or ingest or do all the technical things. I just had to focus on just editing, and the speed was just amazing. And that's the thing that really attracted me. And I realized this on the get-go on the first day. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. As I started using Premiere, I started to realize you can do so much more than just editing. I was doing color correcting, I was stabilizing shots, I was sharing lookup tables from SpeedGrade, I was pushing in, doing pan and tracks, I was doing a lot, and Premiere ended up becoming more of a production tool as opposed to just a simple editing tool. So that I found was really it's really enjoyable because it made the whole filmmaking process enjoyable as well. Another thing I like to mention is the fact that when I did jump between Audition, Premiere, After Effects, SpeedGrade, Prelude, even though there were different programs and different uses, the interface was always the same. Even the way I would do things, even the way I would apply effects felt the same. So it never felt like I was leaving the whole package, I was leaving the whole workflow. I felt like I was working in an Adobe workflow as opposed to I'm working in Premiere, as opposed to I'm working in After Effects. Again, that really helps because, again, all I'm focused with is being creative. I'm not worried about, am I jumping from one program to another? So, that was my experience with Kronos. The more I use it, the more I look at the updates, the more I see what tools are available. Now I'm looking at developing iPad apps, to help promote Kronos or to help promote my pitch. What other software solutions do that? To me, as a filmmaker, as an artist, I'm not investing in After Effects or Premiere. I'm investing in the Adobe solution. That's key to the way my future is going to be as a filmmaker.